Imagine this. You finish your morning walk, the one everyone says is the best exercise. Yet instead of feeling refreshed, your legs feel like they're made of stone. Heavy. Achy. Like your body's working harder than it should just to stand tall. Sound familiar? You're not alone. And it's not your fault. See, for decades, we've been told that walking is the golden key to healthy aging. But here's a truth very few doctors or trainers ever mention. Walking by itself might not be enough. In fact, new research suggests that for many people over 60, walking can feel exhausting not because you're weak, but because one crucial muscle deep in your lower leg has quietly shut down. Scientists now call it your second heart. And when this hidden muscle goes dormant, your energy fades, your legs swell, and even simple movements start to feel like a challenge. But here's the part that might shock you. This muscle isn't gone. It's just asleep. And once you learn how to wake it up, everything changes. Because when your second heart reactivates, it begins pumping blood back toward your real heart, restoring circulation, improving balance, and sending fresh energy through your body, from your toes to your brain. This is the missing key behind why so many seniors struggle with fatigue and leg pain even after daily walks. So before you take another step, ask yourself, are your legs working for you or against you? Stay with me, because in this video, I'm going to show you 4 simple science-backed exercises you can do right at home to wake up your body's second heart, boost your balance, and feel years younger, without a single trip to the gym. Before we begin, drop your first name and where you're watching from in the comments below. I love hearing from our community. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because what you're about to learn could completely change how you walk, move, and age, starting today. Exercise number 4, bent knee. Calf raise, single leg. This is the secret move that wakes the deep, tireless muscle in your lower leg, the soleus, the one scientists call your second heart. Done right, it's the difference between wobbling on a curb and stepping out with quiet confidence. Don't expect flashy looks or big calf pumps. Expect steadiness, better blood flow, and the kind of strength that shows up in everyday life. Standing up, climbing a step, or reaching for something on a high shelf. If you want one exercise up front that immediately forces your body to get smarter about balance, this is it. It's precise, a little uncomfortable in a good way, and hugely rewarding when you feel that deep squeeze near the ankle. How to do it? Step by step. Slow, controlled, focused. 1. Stand behind a sturdy chair or counter and place both hands lightly on it for safety. 2. Shift almost all your weight onto your right leg and lift your left foot just an inch off the floor. Toes down, heel up. 3. Slightly bend your right knee, a gentle athletic bend, not a full squat. 4. From that bent knee position, slowly lift your right heel as high as feels comfortable. Concentrate on a deep, low squeeze near the back of the lower leg. You should feel it closer to the ankle than the big upper calf. 5. Hold the top for 1 to 2 seconds, then lower your heel down with full control. Don't let it drop. 6. Repeat 8 to 12 controlled reps on the right, then switch sides and do the same on the left. Aim for 1 set per side to start, working up to 2 to 3 sets as you gain strength. Notes and progressions. If single leg feels too hard, keep both feet down and perform the same bent knee raise with weight distributed evenly. As you improve, add a slight pause at the top or slow the lowering phase to 3 to 4 seconds to increase the challenge. Who must be cautious? Avoid this if you cannot stand safely, even with support, if you have recent ankle Achilles surgery or experience sharp calf pain. In those cases, start with the seated heel raises and consult your clinician. Do it daily or every other day, and watch how small, deliberate reps rebuild the quiet power that keeps you steady. That's smarter strength, not bigger muscles. Exercise number 3, standing calf raise, turning gravity into power. This is the move that transforms your legs from feeling heavy and tired to light, strong, and alive again. Most people underestimate it because it looks so simple. But behind that simplicity lies one of the most powerful circulation-boosting and balance-restoring exercises for seniors. The standing calf raise directly trains the muscles that carry you through every single step of your day. The same muscles that protect your knees, stabilize your ankles, and support your second heart, the soleus and gastrocnemius pair. When these muscles get weak or stiff with age, blood starts pooling in the lower legs, swelling becomes more common, and walking even short distances can leave you drained. This single movement, done the right way, reverses all of that. Here's how to perform it safely and effectively. Stand behind a sturdy chair, countertop, or wall, keeping your hands resting lightly for support. Your feet should be about hip-width apart, toes pointing straight forward. Keep your posture upright, chest open, shoulders relaxed, and eyes looking ahead, not down. Now, take a slow breath in and shift your weight gently onto the balls of your feet. As you exhale, lift both heels off the floor as high as you comfortably can, pushing through the front part of your feet. Imagine you're trying to make yourself a little taller, rising above the ground with full control. At the top, pause for 1 to 2 seconds. Feel that steady squeeze in your calves and notice the strength holding your balance. Then, lower your heels slowly back to the floor. Don't drop them suddenly. Think of placing something delicate on the ground. Start with 10 to 15 repetitions. Rest for a few seconds, then repeat for 2 to 3 rounds. If you're a beginner, doing even one slow set daily is a perfect start. If you feel any mild tightness in your calves, that's good. It means your muscles are waking up. But if you feel sharp pain, especially in your heel or Achilles tendon, stop and rest. Over time, you can make the move more challenging by performing it on one foot at a time or by pausing longer at the top of each lift. What makes this movement so powerful isn't just the muscle activation. It's what happens inside your body while you do it. Every time you lift your heels, your calf muscles compress the veins in your lower legs, pushing oxygen-rich blood back toward your heart. This process keeps your circulation active, prevents swelling, and delivers more nutrients to your muscles and joints. Many doctors call it the body's natural pump, and it's one of the most underrated ways to improve heart health without ever leaving your home. And there's more. The standing calf raise trains the sensory nerves in your ankles and knees that tell your brain where your body is in space, a system known as proprioception. As we age, proprioception weakens, which is why falls become more common. This simple up and down motion reawakens those nerve signals, retraining your balance from the ground up. You're not just strengthening muscles, you're rebuilding the body's built-in stability system. Here's a tip that makes the exercise even more effective. Focus on control, not speed. Fast, careless reps won't do much, but slow, steady, intentional movement teaches your muscles endurance and precision. Breathe deeply through each repetition, and imagine your body pumping energy upward with every lift. Try doing this every morning before breakfast or in the evening while watching TV. Within a few weeks, you'll notice that climbing stairs feels easier, your legs recover faster after walks, and that constant feeling of heaviness begins to fade. It's not magic. It's your circulation, your strength, and your balance all coming back online. So, the next time you stand up, remember, every step starts here. Each calf raise isn't just exercise. It's a message to your body that you're still strong, still capable, and still in control. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down, it means learning how to move smarter. And this movement is one of the smartest there is. Exercise number 2, seated heel raise, awakening the second heart. Now, let's take things down to a chair, because sometimes the smallest movement can create the biggest transformation. The seated heel raise might look simple, but it directly targets one of the most overlooked and life-changing muscles in your entire body, the soleus, often called your body's second heart. Why? Because this deep muscle in your lower leg plays a vital role in pumping blood back up toward your heart, especially when you're sitting or standing for long periods. As we age, this muscle tends to go dormant, which leads to sluggish circulation, swelling around the ankles, and that constant heavy feeling in your legs. But when you wake it up, everything changes. Here's how to do it. Sit tall on a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, knees bent at about a 90-degree angle. Make sure your spine is straight and your shoulders relaxed. Now, place your palms gently on top of your thighs for light pressure. Or if you want a little extra challenge, hold 2 small water bottles or light dumbbells. Keep the balls of your feet firmly on the ground, then slowly lift your heels as high as you comfortably can. Feel that squeeze deep in the back of your lower legs. That's your soleus muscle firing up. Hold the top position for about 2 seconds, then slowly lower your heels back to the floor with control. Start with 10 to 15 repetitions, performed once or twice daily. The beauty of this movement is that you can do it anywhere, while watching TV, reading, or even during a phone call. It's gentle, safe, and effective for nearly everyone. If you feel a mild burn or tightness in your calves, that's a good sign. It means your circulation is improving. Just remember, slow and controlled is key. The more deliberate your movement, the better your results. Now, let's talk about why this exercise matters so much. When the soleus muscle is inactive, blood tends to pool in your lower legs. This not only causes fatigue and swelling, but can also increase your risk of circulation-related issues common in later years. But every time you perform a heel raise, you're essentially activating a natural pump that helps move blood and oxygen throughout your body. This gentle contraction works like an internal engine, quietly boosting energy, reducing stiffness, and even supporting brain function by promoting healthier blood flow. Most people believe walking alone is enough to keep their legs strong and their circulation active. But here's the truth. Walking mainly engages the surface-level muscles, not the deep postural ones like the soleus. That's why so many seniors still feel tired or unstable even after regular walks. The seated heel. Raise targets exactly what walking misses. It strengthens the muscle that supports your balance, posture, and endurance from the inside out. You'll start noticing results sooner than you think. Within a couple of weeks of consistent practice, you may feel your legs becoming lighter, your ankles less swollen, and your balance improving without even realizing it. Many seniors describe it as if their legs woke up again. And that's exactly what's happening. You're reactivating the hidden muscle that nature designed to keep you strong, stable, and full of energy. And here's something even more inspiring. This small daily movement isn't just about exercise. It's a signal to your body that you're still in control, still capable of renewal, no matter your age. It's not flashy, it's not hard, but it works at a level most people never think about. So next time you're sitting down, don't let your body go idle. Take a deep breath, plant your feet, and lift those heels. Feel that quiet strength returning, one controlled squeeze at a time. Because the truth is, your second heart never stopped working. It just needed a gentle wake-up call. Exercise number 1. Seated toe lift. Rebuilding balance. From the ground up, let's finish strong with one of the most underrated and transformative movements for anyone over 60. The seated toe lift. On the surface, it looks incredibly simple. You're sitting in a chair, just lifting your toes, right? But what's actually happening beneath the surface is far more powerful than most people realize. This movement activates the tibialis anterior, a muscle that sits along the front of your lower leg, running from your knee down to your ankle. It's the unsung hero of balance and movement. The very muscle that prevents your toes from dragging, helps you clear steps safely, and stabilizes you every time your foot hits the ground. Most seniors don't even know this muscle exists until it starts to fail them. Weakness here can show up subtly at first. Tripping more often, feeling slower when walking, or struggling to lift your toes while stepping forward. Over time, that weakness can turn into real danger, increasing the risk of falls and imbalance. But the good news is, this can be completely reversed with just a few minutes of focused movement each day. The seated toe lift is one of the easiest, safest, and most effective ways to retrain your brain and body to move with strength and control again. So here's exactly how to do it. Sit tall on a sturdy chair with your back straight and shoulders relaxed. Keep both feet flat on the ground with your knees bent at a comfortable 90-degree angle. Now, keeping your heels firmly planted, lift your toes and the balls of your feet upward as high as you can. You should feel a firm contraction through the front of your shins. That's your tibialis anterior waking up. Hold that top position for a slow count of 2, breathing steadily, then lower your toes back to the floor with full control. Avoid dropping them down quickly. Think of it as a smooth, deliberate motion. That's 1 rep. Start with 10 to 15 repetitions once or twice daily. As you get stronger, you can hold the top position a bit longer, 3 to 5 seconds, or add light resistance by placing a small towel or resistance band over your toes. What matters most is consistency, not intensity. Even though this exercise doesn't make you sweat or strain, its effects are profound. It reactivates muscles that often go dormant with age, improving circulation and coordination from your feet all the way up to your hips. Here's why this movement matters more than people think. Every step you take is a coordinated dance between the front and back of your lower legs. You already learned how the heel raise activates your soleus and calf muscles, the push system that propels you forward. The toe lift, on the other hand, activates the opposite side, the pull system that keeps you from falling. It's the perfect complement. Without it, your movement becomes one-sided, leading to stiffness, slower reflexes, and weaker foot clearance when walking. When you restore balance between the front and back of your legs, your body moves smoother, lighter, and more confidently, just like it used to. Let's go deeper into what this exercise actually does inside your body. The tibialis anterior muscle doesn't just lift your toes, it helps control the way your foot lands on the ground with each step. When it's strong, you land softly and evenly. When it's weak, your foot tends to slap the floor or roll awkwardly, forcing your knees and hips to compensate, which can lead to pain or fatigue. Strengthening this small muscle can therefore protect your entire lower body chain, from your ankles to your lower back. It's like reprogramming your internal balance system, teaching it how to move with precision again. This exercise also boosts circulation in areas that often get neglected, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting. When the front muscles of your legs activate, they help push blood and lymphatic fluid upward, reducing swelling and heaviness in the feet and ankles. Combined with the seated heel raise and standing calf raise, this creates a powerful full circle effect, the front and back of your legs working together like a natural pump. Think of it as jump-starting your body's built-in circulation system. No machines, no gym, just your own effort. Let's talk results, because they're often surprisingly quick. After just a few sessions, many people report their steps feeling lighter, or that they can lift their feet higher without thinking about it. Within 2 weeks, you may notice fewer stumbles, improved coordination when walking, and less stiffness in your ankles after sitting. Over time, your posture improves too, because your entire lower chain, from feet to hips, becomes more synchronized. You're not just moving better, you're feeling more connected to your body again. One of the most remarkable things about this movement is how it retrains your mind-to-muscle connection. As we age, this connection weakens. Our brain stops sending strong signals to certain muscles simply because we don't use them often. The seated toe lift acts as a neural reset. Every repetition strengthens the communication between your brain and your lower legs, improving reflexes, reaction time, and coordination. It's not just physical, it's neurological. This is what keeps you steady on uneven ground or helps you catch yourself before a fall. Now, if you want to make this exercise more engaging, try adding variety. You can alternate feet, lifting one set of toes while keeping the other down, perform both feet together, or even do slow pulses at the top for added endurance. You can do it barefoot or in shoes, whichever feels more stable. The key is awareness. Feel the muscles working, feel the connection growing stronger with each rep. If you experience slight tightness or mild burning in the front of your shins, don't worry. That's just your tibialis anterior waking up after years of neglect. Take it slow, rest between sets, and stay consistent. However, if you feel sharp pain or numbness, stop and consult a doctor or physical therapist before continuing. For those with neuropathy, arthritis, or circulation issues, this exercise is often recommended by physiotherapists because it promotes safe, low-impact muscle activation without stressing the joints. What's truly inspiring about this small daily ritual is what it represents: control. You're not letting age dictate how you move. You're taking action to retrain your body, one subtle movement at a time. That's empowerment. That's independence. And that's what longevity really means. Not just living longer, but living with confidence, stability, and energy. So next time you're sitting, whether it's while watching TV, eating breakfast, or waiting for a call, don't just sit still. Lift those toes, breathe deeply, and remind yourself that motion is medicine. This quiet, controlled exercise may only take 2 minutes, but it creates ripples throughout your entire body. Stronger feet, sharper balance, better posture, and renewed confidence in every step you take. If you've been told that growing older means slowing down, let this moment be proof that the smallest movement can rewrite that story. The seated toe lift is more than an exercise. It's a declaration that you're still in charge of your body's stability, your circulation, and your future. Remember, your journey to strength isn't about lifting heavy weights or running marathons. It's about reconnecting with the foundation you already have: your legs, your feet, your balance. Do this one movement daily, and you'll not only walk stronger, but live stronger from the ground up. And as you finish this routine, take a second to notice the difference. Your legs feel alive, your circulation humming, your balance restored. That's your body thanking you for showing up, for taking back control, and for choosing action over aging. Because real strength isn't about youth. It's about awareness, consistency, and the quiet power to move with confidence at any age. Great job! You've just completed all 4 powerful exercises to rebuild your strength, balance, and confidence after 60. Remember, consistency is the real secret. Keep doing these daily, and you'll start feeling lighter, stronger, and more energetic than ever. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help others on their senior health journey. See you in the next one. And until then, stay active and stay young at heart.